Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching PJ Cooper the Model Builder. And there we go again. We've got another build to do. The Enterprise number 13, stages 47, 48, 49 and 50. A bit on the saucer section and a bit on the nacelle. And we'll see how we get on. Thank you very much for joining me and welcome again. Do have a look at all my other builds, and the build that we are doing today is an Eaglemoss Hero Collector's Hero Collector build. You can find it on their website. Just check out herocollector.com.uk.eu and just check it out. And there are they've got quite a few builds. Check it out, check the website out, and you'll see what it is. And let's just get into this build and see what we have to do today. Here we go, stage number, magazine number 13. Stages 47. Is there a glare? Okay, stages 47. As you can see, some panels, and these are for the nacelles. And we're going to put this panel on today. An extra panel, more or less exactly the same as we did last time. We'll be putting that one on as well. That's for the nacelles. This panel we are making, but we're not putting it in. That is again for the nacelles. 49G, let me just tell you. Warp engine field grille right reflector. Well, there you go. And that's the last one. That's for the nacelles again. The HHH warp engine field grille again. We'll be putting them in and putting them together. I may do everything on the nacelle in one go, and then everything on the other thing on the panels, because that is slightly easier to do. Don't we have to pick it up and put it back again? But we're starting with number 47. And it starts straight away. It starts straight away on the nacelles. But as I said, I will do that in the end. That's where we need those little parts and so on. But I will do that at a later stage. So I will be putting all those nacelle stuff to the side. And we'll be doing that later. So we're starting with number 47. And is that panel. I'm getting out my helping hands. As you see, U2909. So we put those back. As you see, I use my wax pen again. You need to warm up that tip now and again, otherwise it won't stick. It's a bit of wax that is in there. It's usually used for diamond painting, but I think it's really handy here. And I'm going to put that to the side because I'm going to get the saucer section in. This time I've labeled it, because usually after a certain time they say, oh, well, you have to put it in here. Well, then you don't know which one is which anymore. So we're going to put that in right there, carefully. It sticks in by itself. Okay. And be careful when you put that down. And let's see if we put those, when we put those lights in, they will stick in there and stay in there until we put that panel in. It looks like they are doing that. And now I have to bring it underneath and gently put that down. And that looks very good. I'm going to take my preferred, and I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4 EMs, and one in that strange little corner right there. I don't know if you see that. And then we need to screw in 6, I think, BMs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we've got this one. This is the wire. They all came out neatly. And it goes right here into that little socket there. And as you can see, that's number 47. So we're going to put this aside because we're going to make the second panel. And the panels after that we are not putting on straight away. So we've got a few things left, as you can see right there. But these are for the nacelles, and we're going to do that a little bit later on with the parts that we have in 49 and 48 altogether in 50 as well. And then we put that into the nacelle in one go, so we don't have to take the nacelle out and put it back and take it out and put it back, and you know what. It's so it is from 4 stages, but we're going to put that into one stage in one go. That doesn't really matter in what sequence you do it, just as long as you do it. There we go. That's all for the nacelles, and this is what we're doing now. We've got 2 of those. Here we are. Prepared those a little bit earlier. So they're all in, as you can see right there. As this is okay to put in because the helping hands are not in the way, we're going to put it in right here. And the yellow and black one goes in this panel. DMs, there we go. We're taking them out of the helping hands. It's a little bit safer, so I put it down. Still DMs in there. And I should have been putting a little bit of oil to make it a little bit easier, but the first screw went in right, alright, so quite alright, so we're gonna leave that one as it is. Don't over tighten it. It is metal, so it will grip a little bit better than plastic, but if you over tighten it, you will lose the screw thread, and that means that the screw comes loose, which is not something you want. So we put the helping hands away, and we're just seeing if everything is in neatly. Yep. And we're going to get that in and do a quick check before we put it onto the saucer section. And as you can see, that's in neatly. So we're going to bring the whole carpet back again. I should have prepared it like I usually do, but this works. It's not bad. And this is the fiddle again. Let's see. I think we're putting it on this side, and then we're going to put that panel in on the other side, like so. But we have a check on that in a moment. But we're going to start with this one, I think. Yes. And as always, check where the wires go. That's not too smart of them. We've got a wire there that will be pinched if we push it up. Well, this is the whole thing with this whole build. Just put it in and see where it comes up. As you can see, freely moving, quite good. And we got 1, 2. Is it only 2? I think it is. BMs in to be put in. And I think it was pretty darn alright on this side. Yeah, there's hardly any difference between the 2 panels. And this one goes straight before the one we put in from 47 in front, sorry, right there, and these will be gripped together to make sure that they're not catching anywhere, and that when we put the top panels on, that they're not, you know, impeding these little parts. With that, we do a quick test. Oh, we did the test already, so we're going on. We're taking that panel out and we're pushing that on this side. And we're just like the other ones. I want that one to come up here and I want that one to come up here, so I need to loosen. I think I'll loosen up the yellow one, that makes it a little easier. Oh, you need to be an octopus now and again. So many things at the same time to keep that panel away. Either that one or that one, doesn't matter. I'd rather put it through that one. There we go. It's in there. Now let's pull that out again. And put that screw back into that panel, keeping everything in again. Now let's see where we're going to put that little. We're not putting it anywhere. Okay. But I presume it will go somewhere here. And otherwise we shove it up there somewhere. Or is there going to be a third one here? There's possibility because okay, with that we're done with the saucer section. We are going to make some panels, but we're not going to put we are not going to put them on. 48 is done. We're going to 49. Okay, let's turn it around. That looks fine. Both lights are working. Yep. Let's try and do it this way. Oh, we've got those helping hands. Use them. Be pleased to put them in, and then putting in just one light and the other one stays loose, just like on the complete opposite side. In the saucer section we have the same thing. One light is in, one light isn't. I'm picking up the wrong screws. BPs. BPs. So I'm going to have a look at the other side. That looks fine. And of course we are going to check whether or not all the lights are on, or working I should say. Get that closer. Yep, both lights working. And we're going to take the nasal out. And put that on. So we've got a few different things from the different stages. But we're doing more or less the same thing with them. And this is the last two pieces. We're going to put those two together, and we're going to put them in the end here. So we're going to start with one. You put those two together. I'm going to go back to 47. Put those two together. and secure the parts using the clear sticker. That away. Then you're gonna push that in there, like so. Then we put that one in there. Then we put that in. And on the other side, which is the new one. And this is the last thing we push in. And that was that, guys. There's no more. So that is what it looks like now. We're going to put that nacelle on the side. Okay. What do we have to show for? We have that, as you can see on the lower camera right here. And put that right there. Then we've got the whole saucer section done all the way up to what you see right there. And the next parts are coming in as well, so we'll be closing this part more or less up in 14. And the oh god, scratches. Well, it's got to have some scratches of sorts. It's looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. And of course, we've got those two panels that we've not finished, that we've not put in yet, but we're done. And wow, it's not too bad. It's 51 minutes, so I'm pretty happy with that. So it won't be a very long video on YouTube. I will be speeding up or cutting out the parts where I put those windows in, but no, don't worry. I will put it out ASAP as soon as possible. I do work full-time, so bear with me. And I really hope to see you next time more on any of my other builds. I'm going on after this video with another build. A little fix I need to do on the Peugeot 205. You'll see that later on. I broke some stuff and some stuff didn't work properly. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for sticking out all the way to the end, and please do stick out all the way to the end in my other videos as well. Helps me with the algorithm of YouTube's algorithm, and the liking helps, and leaving some comments helps. So please like, subscribe, pass it on, and hope to see you next time. Leave some comments behind, and let's see what the next parts bring. And have a good weekend or have a good day, and I hope to see you next time on any of my other builds. Thank you very much, and bye bye.